Which part of your body lets you read the back of a cereal box or check out a rainbow? Which part lets you cry when you're sad and makes tears to protect itself? Which part has muscles that adjust to let you focus on things that are close up or far away? Which part takes in tons of information about the world around you, such as shapes and colors? If you guessed the eye, you're right. You can see that the eye is pretty amazing. So, come on, let's take a tour of its many parts.
The cornea, a transparent dome, sits in front of the colored part of the eye. The cornea helps the eye focus as light makes its way through. Behind the cornea are the iris and the pupil. The iris is a colorful part of the eye. When we say a person has blue eyes, we really mean the person has blue irises. The iris has muscles attached to it that change its shape. This allows the iris to control how much light goes through the pupil. The pupil is a black circle in the center of the iris, which is really an opening in the iris, and it lets light enter the eye. The pupils will get smaller when the light shines near them, and they'll open wide when the light is gone. After light enters the pupil, it hits the lens. The lens sits behind the iris and is clear and colorless. The lens job is to focus light rays on the back of the eyeball, a part called a retina. Your retina is in the very back of the eye. It holds millions of cells that are sensitive to light. The retina takes the light the eye receives and changes it into nerve signals so the brain can understand what the eye is seeing. When light passes through the eye's lens and the image hits the retina, the image is actually upside down. So the message that the optic nerve brings to the brain is upside down too. But luckily, your brain knows how to flip the image over, so it's right upside. The lens is suspended in the eye by a bunch of fibers. These fibers are attached to a muscle called the ciliary muscle. The ciliary muscle has an amazing job of changing the shape of the lens. Rods and cones of the retina change the colors and shapes you see into millions of nerve messages. Then, the optic nerve